You might have asked this question to your mother that, Mama, when I'm doing something like this in front of God and closing my eyes, what exactly you want me to ask from God? I remember asking this question to my mother, and my mother is very clever. She said, Praveen, that has to be secret. Moment you reveal that secret to anyone, then God will not listen to you. I was super confused, but I was scared also because sometimes my father, when we are all closing, me, my brother, my dad, mom, we're all closing eyes like this. My father used to check whether my eyes are closed or not, and I'm asking something or not. So I used to just close my eyes and move my lips like this, but I never used to ask anything because I was confused. After a few days, someone, very senior lady, very old lady from our family, she answered this question, and I found that answer very logical. She said, you should ask this, that God make sure I do not face any trouble in my life, any struggle in my life, no hurdles. And I said, wow, that is exactly, this is the life I want to live. No trouble, no problems, no struggle. And I started asking that to God. God, make sure that I don't face any trouble, no hurdles. And God started giving me exactly opposite of what I was asking. The first trouble I faced when I failed in ninth standard. I was not scared of results. I was scared of my dad. Then I ran from my home, from Nasik to Mumbai for 3 days. That was a 3 days life crash course. Big trouble. Then I thought, whatever I'm asking, I'm getting opposite. So I stopped asking. I lost faith, not in God, in that suggestion. After many years, I read one story. That story actually gave me a different perspective that what exactly you should do when you pray in front of God. A very short but amazing, beautiful story. A story of a man. And this man was very hardworking man, very talented, and very rich. His wife, very good. They used to respect each other. And that couple was a very ideal couple from that village. And this couple, every day they used to start their day by praying in front of Lord Rama, the biggest devotees of Lord Rama from that village. They used to start the day, they used to end the day. Very hardworking. Start, end, in front of Lord Rama. After a few days, they got 2 kids. And even kids followed that. For years, kids had the same ritual. But after some times, after many years, due to age, this man died. Father died. And before he left the planet, he decided to write a will and he divided the property between 2 brothers. At that point of time, these 2 brothers were not married. So they accepted this. But here also, even when the father was not there, but everyone, every day they used to start praying in front of Lord Rama and then ending the day in front of Lord Rama. After a few years, both the brothers got married. And surprisingly, the wife of a younger brother realized this, noticed this, that the division of the property is not correct. It's unfair. They have not got what they're supposed to get from the father. And she decided to share this with her husband. And husband got convinced. And this brother, that is younger brother, decided to speak with the elder brother that this division of property is not correct. And this elder brother didn't agree to this. But he decided to share this with his wife. And his wife was again not convinced. So the relationship between 2 brothers was still okay. But suddenly there was a big crack between relationship between these 2 ladies. And they stopped talking to each other. Now there is a crack in the relationship. And slowly this crack got extended between these 2 brothers also. But every day in front of Lord Rama, early in the morning and in the evening, every day, all entire family, despite of all these disputes and everything, every day they used to pray. But after some days, even the whole village got unpleasantly surprised and they decided to divide the home in 2 parts. So this family were not allowed to go here, this family is not allowed to go here. And they both decided to have 2 different mandir, like we have one mandir at home. So the both decided to have 2 different temples at home, and they have 2 Lord Rama now. But every day, both the families decided to start the day and end the day by praying in front of Lord Rama. And after a few days, very unfortunately, elder brother decided to leave that home and he took some other place in the village. And the entire village used to feel bad about that family. My question to you is this. Even in that home, a new home, the ritual is still there. They're still every day praying in front of Lord Rama. Here also every day praying in front of Lord Rama. What is that one thing which we have learned from Lord Rama? One thing. When he was about to sit on a throne, he was exiled for 14 years and he said with a smile on his face, whatever my father has given me, I have accepted that. I have to accept that. He has no regret. That is the number one thing. What we have to learn from Bharat, that he was not sitting on that throne. For 14 years he decided, he took the Paduka of Lord Rama, he kept that Paduka and he was worshipping that. So what do you mean by praying in front of your God? What do you mean by worshipping your God? Don't you feel that worshipping your God means understanding what is the true characteristic of your God and trying to adopt those characteristics in your life? In this village, the elder brother, didn't he learn from Lord Rama that yes, as an elder brother, I have to sacrifice whatever my father has given, let me accept? Or younger brother, didn't he learn from Bharat that okay, if I'm a devotee of Lord Rama, let me accept what I have? What you learn from your God? Or we sit in front of God for a demand. So my perspective is this, and whenever I share my perspective, I must tell you, I'm warning you, I'm using this word warning very carefully. Whenever I share my perspective, I am not asking you to change your perspective. I'm not challenging your perspective. I'm sharing my perspective. And my perspective is this. If you really want to worship your God, unfortunately we have options in that. Human beings have created options in that. Good. But irrespective of which God you worship, the best thing you can do is understand what are the true strength of that God. And if you really want to ask something to your God, close your eyes and ask, God, make sure I work hard in my life so I can acquire the same strengths in me. I can sacrifice like you. Don't you feel that is a real worshiping? Don't you feel that that's a real prayer in front of your God? What's your perspective? That's my belief. That every time when I sit in front of my God, I just say this one thing. That make sure I work hard in my life. Because ladies and gentlemen, even to do smart work, you have to work hard. What is your perspective? Share your perspective. This is Prem Nalka signing out. Until we meet again.